I am now going to explore full site editing, program exploration, build a block theme. So right now I went through this information here, and here it mentions adding the create a block theme plugin. So I'm actually using a multi-site. So I went to the main site and went to plugins and then installed create a theme, create block theme. So that is now installed and it's network activated. Going into the subsite Sunwing creation, under appearance we have now create a block theme and manage theme fonts. So let's see the options here. Here we export the current theme. Right now I have 2022 activated, so we can export it. We can create a child theme for 2022. We can clone 2022, overwrite it, create a block new blank theme, or create a style variation. So I am then I could use 2023, but that adds some default margin to the top above the header and below the footer, which is kind of tricky to actually see. One has to go into the global style to global CSS to remove the top margin and bottom margin of the 2023 theme. So instead I chose to use 2022. So here I will go into editor, and right now I'm just going to do a quick test to see if there's any additional margins outside. So right now we've gone into site editor. It's kind of tricky to understand where to go from here. There's no really clear navigation here. It says navigation templates, template parts. So basically if you know where you're going, then it's easy to go through this, and if you don't know, then it's more tricky. So this is being worked on. So here we actually click into front. I can just click it once and it will open. I will click into the header, click again and choose the group here. I will add a background color. I just want to see, so I see there's no margin above here. I will do the same with the footer and just see that there's no margin here as well. If this was 2023, there would be a margin below here that I would not be able to touch without going to, I would have to go to global styles and then layout and modify it in there. So okay, so we see that I'm in control of this whole section here, our group, and the group here. So this is fairly big. I will save it and let's see what it looks like. So it is fairly big, the top and bottom area. So I will just start by making that a smaller. I'll go into this group here and basically exploring how to make this smaller. How about padding? It does make a change here. So let's go into, I'll go into the row and I will do the same thing here, padding. Here is mixed. So let's do, put that to 0 and bottom. I'll put that to 0 and this to 0. So this is by default added in. So I can put, for instance, 10 now and bottom 10 just to have some header here. It's a small header. So then it really just shows that it's in the row that I need to modify this, the top and bottom. Here it says mixed. It said mixed earlier when I tried to close them. Mixed, it is because in the default theme it's added in some top and bottom. You can't see them here, but it's just added in. So the same with the here. I think go into row. So here's probably mixed as well. I see it here, it says for rem. How about just add that to pixels, for instance 10 pixels, and 10 pixels. And I see this whole area outside. It looks like there is a margin at the top of this. So let me see here. Padding did not make a change. So basically I'm gonna have to go in and explore where there's some added padding or margin. That's kind of tricky with these default theme, is that it's hidden. We cannot see it in the UI here, or maybe I have to click around to find it. So I will do some exploration here and modify this a little bit. Here we modified the header. I will modify the footer. Okay, I will explore a little bit, put on pause, and be right back. Okay, so I had to go to the main group here, and in there I had to change the padding top. So then that kind of takes care of that. And in here in the row, I had to then change this from, it said percentage earlier, to pixels. Now we have a smaller header and footer area. So I will go into group. I will also remove the background color now. And I will do the same with the top here. I will remove the background color. So for me, I added background color just to make it more clear that I have that in place. So let's see, we have a smaller header and a smaller footer. So that's going to, oh, okay, so it adds extra. So I will exit this. I'll just save it one more time just to be sure. Exit, and we'll go out of here, and I will then go into appearance, create a block theme. I will then clone 2022. I will call it, I'll just call it blank, a blank theme. So explorations. I don't have a URL for it. Author. How about I'll just write my name in it. I will not put in there now. Maybe I can just add this later on. I don't know if I can go back and edit this. Theme tags. I think I'll just skip that. Custom. Okay. How about generate? What happens now? So now we're just creating. Oh, okay. A blank theme. I'm downloading that to desktop. Blank theme. I will go into my sites and go into plugins. I will then theme. I will then remember this is a multi-site, so it looks different than a regular site here. So I will upload the theme, which I downloaded to my desktop, a blank theme zip. Install now. So I'll just network activate it. I have a blank theme version 001 by Paul Joachim. Okay, so I have that in place. I'll go back to summon creation here. And then under themes, I will then activate it, a blank theme. So here I will later on just kind of add in another image for a blank theme. So right now we just kind of have the blank theme. I'll go to editor. I will pause it because this become a long video. Okay, so next on for testing, after I have then created a theme, is to configure fonts, and that is under Appearance, Manage Theme Fonts. Here I can add a Google font. So basically I can spend some time and just kind of going through. Oh, here it would be nice to actually see what fonts looks like. I could probably just go to Google Fonts and just there find figure out what they look like, but here just kind of seeing what the font looks like would be really helpful. So here I will go out of that. I can add a local font. I can add some system font. Sans Serif Pro. And basically it's kind of adding in various fonts. So I'll just spend a few moments going to Google Fonts. And I will not do that in this video. I will just kind of see what shows up of fonts. Google Fonts. So I'll go through and find some fonts that I like and just add that to adding the Google font here. And see what else I do. I'll be right back. Okay, I have added various fonts. I select the font here and click to add it. I don't see it in this screen. I have to go back to manage fonts or click the back arrow here. And I see the system font, Serif, Source Serif Pro, Alcatra, Playfair, and Laura. So these are then some fonts I have added. So I will just start playing with this and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so next on the list is going to the editor and to open styles. So that means I have to click in here, and I don't have access to this over here on the left side. I have to click into a template and go into styles, and under tab free I can go to, for instance, text, use system fonts or any of these others here. How about I do Laura for regular fonts? We can see it up here, change from default to Laura. Okay, so that was the text. How about headings? I will do how about Alcatra all. I don't know if this changed or not. And I can do a buttons. I can do a specific. How about I use that one? Okay, so I've made that change. So I'm going to start then modifying various things, and I will be right back. Okay, so I'm in the front page here. Forsiden, which is front page. Switch to editable mode. I'll just click this. It says using the legacy version. Enable comments. I don't want comments on my pages, so I'll just remove that. Front, this is the post featured image. I don't want to use it for that, I think. How about if I'm going to do something else? I will change this to post featured image. So what I will do instead, I will add cover block, and inside the cover block I will use the featured image. I will then remove this, and we have then I'll do a full width, and I will I will just kind of keep it at so I switched then from styles back to sidebar area, and here we are then in cover block. Minimum height of cover, how about 400 for instance? That is the minimum height of the cover. Let's see what else I can do. Minimum height, padding, block spacing. Okay, so we have then the post title for pages. I don't want to use that for my pages. I use it for posts, but not pages. So we have then, how about I can here add the post title. So we have front, post title. Actually, I want to do this. I'm doing this. I should do this for posts, not pages. But okay, let's see what this looks like. This. Okay, we're gonna save that, and I'm gonna go back into templates, and let's see. Oh, before that, I want to actually copy this whole cover, and we'll copy block. I will go to let's see, we have the single post, no separates. I'm not sure what the difference is here, don't really know. Single, and let's see if this is the one in use. Post title, here we have the featured image. I want to move this into, can't move that inside there. I want to then, let's see here, I will just paste the cover block in, post title, and remove this one up here. Post title should be then H1. And let's see if this works. This probably has no posts yet. So this is from earlier when I experimented. How about I just do, let's see, we have the standard. Oh, we have some posts. How about we just do the hello world as, and I will just add featured image if there's any images here at all. Yes, we have one featured image here, image I can use as featured. Update, and let's see what this actually looks like. I will go and view the post, and let's see if we have the hello world, and that seems to be working in cover block. And I need to just have it a little bit less black. So I went back into the cover opacity. I will turn that to present 10, and let's see what it looks like here. So hello world is not really visible at all there. I will actually put the content, how about right there, and I will change the title. How about I change the text to blue. Okay, I will save it, and let's see what it looks like here. So it's not really visible here, so I will add some kind of, wow, okay, so this is an issue for that. Suddenly it became so big having this color added. So refresh, hello world. Doesn't look nice. Here I would actually like to have some more opacity for the background here. Not sure if that works. How about I just skip that, and I want to then have a large, okay, that was interesting, extra large. Oh, this is really tiny. So how about I do 22? How about 28? And I want to have it in, can I bold? Bold, yes. And let's see what that looks like. Okay, we have hello world. Kind of not really well placed, 38, and I will then change this to center. This is not really center, but okay. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Hello world. Make title a link, and doesn't need to be so. I will then change past a little bit to 20. Overlay, it's more white maybe, and let's see what it looks like. And hello world kind of works that way maybe. Oh, this is just nudging, so I don't need to actually record all this stuff, but it just kind of shows some of the things going on at the moment. So, okay, so that means this is the regular post. How about if I go to, I want to go to another post and add in another image, something creation post, sure. Okay, so we have this image here. I want to then add a featured image, remove featured image. I cannot see what the featured image is, but let's just kind of go into blog. Oh, so this blog has then the standard header from 2022, so that I need to also remove. So we have the blue then in this area that doesn't look like it has some featured image. Okay, I will need to pause it again. Okay, I will continue here now. There's a page, large header and no separator here, 2 page templates, actually 3. I'm using the main one. I don't know how to actually delete these. So how about I will change, is it the index? The thing is, I don't really know, is it a home? I believe this might have to do with my blog page. This is kind of not really certain which is the blog page or not, home or index. From what I noticed here is that actually I want to remove the 2-page templates and single post template here. I will go to home. I will then modify this header small. I will just here I would like to switch that out. Here says header small. Here I would like to actually click here and change this to another header. Somewhere in here, just as we switch to transform to something else, we can use the transform menu to switching to another pattern. So here I will then I don't want to delete it. I want to have maybe here says default. Here just added this because I'm wondering if should I delete this whole header. I will do that. But this is now not called a header. Can I change this to now become the header? So it is officially the header. I don't know, because I really just want this group now to become the header. So do I change? Okay, so I changed this to header. Does that mean it's now it doesn't say header here, so I kind of miss it. Doesn't, it should say header here. Okay, let's go to I'll save that and refresh here. So we have somewhere creation post. We have this. I probably just want to remove the separator and remove a separator here. So this actually just shows the background, because I don't have because I still have the page template showing the cover block with the featured image, and there's no featured image here, so it shows kind of gray. So sample page should also be gray in the background. So yeah, I'll stop it again. Okay, I will continue a little bit. I removed then the featured image in the cover block on our pages. So it is not very small here. So I will add, there is a space here. I made that to 50. And in the group, I will change this to, let's see, dimensions, minimum height. I will have a minimum height of 600. So we don't see the cramped area, as you can see right here. I will refresh. And now we see it here on the bottom. So, okay, I'll take a little bit less than 600. How about 500? And refresh. So, okay, so we have a minimum size for a page. I might do something more here, maybe something more in a footer. I don't know yet. I will explore along the way. Okay, so I wrote this text. I'm adjusting the post content text. The thing is that this will be added to all pages that use this specific template, page template. Now that is something you might not have guessed, huh? So actually I've saved that, and I had then this on the front page. So clicking, for instance, front, I have that there, and contact, it's not there. So post content, see, now I'm confused. I thought that anything I added in the post content here would be added to all pages that use this page template, but maybe the contact form here does not use the page template. That I'm not sure about. So because here this post content is kind of hidden, it should be more obvious what it actually does. So I added some green here on the bottom and then the gray up in the top. We can see the gray here and the green bottom here. So obviously that the contact page uses the same template. How do I have this nudge to the bottom here? It has a minimum height on the page, but this is not nudged to the bottom of this browser window. I have no idea how to do that. Pausing again. Okay, almost done. I want to add these then to I want to add the header or the group to all templates. Apply globally. I think that's no. Did I just overwrite? Okay, undo. I just want to add this footer to footer content. Can I add footer to all pages? Blog. Because I don't have the gray in the top here, or not the well, I had the green. But not the gray. It's a little bit different header. Okay, I think I am done here for now. I have done a lot of exploration, and this video is way long enough. Okay, adding in another comment. So I will click into footer and group. I want to add this footer to all different templates that I have, so it uses the same footer. I will go to advanced. I will click apply globally, and it adds then the same to all different group blocks here. I don't want to do that. I just want to add what I have here to other templates. So I'm guessing I can just copy the block and just start pasting that into other templates. So this was kind of confusing. I just want to apply this footer into all the different templates that I have. So I thought that I could just apply globally would actually then apply the footer content here, the group, to other footers, but it added, as you saw, to all different group blocks. So that's kind of doesn't work as well as I thought.